Salut tout le monde, c'est Sébastien et on se retrouve sur le jeu Stanley Parable. Je me suis dit en gros que comme on a fait tellement des jeux d'horreur et des jeux d'action, qu'on va se reposer un tout petit peu devant un jeu que j'ai déjà joué auparavant et qui est assez calme et fucked up. Puisqu'il n'y a pas de mot en français pour le décrire. Mais avant cela, non, j'ai changé des choses et regardez ce que ça donne. Et voilà, ça ce sont mes nouvelles casques. Elles sont avec des lumières, c'est des nouvelles casques de gamer que j'ai. Mais le truc c'est que ce micro ne marche pas, du coup j'utilise encore celui-là. Qui est basique mais qui est très fort. Sinon j'ai rien d'autre de changer. Mais en tout cas, on y va. Encore une fois, dans ce jeu. Super. What am I doing with my life?
This is the story of a man named Stan.
Bla bla bla, ça c'est l'histoire d'un homme qui s'appelle Stanley. Bla bla bla, je sais déjà cette histoire. Pas besoin de me la redire. All his coworkers were gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mais bien sûr. Et comment est-ce que tu expliques le fait que je n'ai pas de pied, hein? Je vais probablement faire juste 2 fins. En plus, je me demande pourquoi on peut croucher. Comme ça. Ça sert à quoi? Bon, bah cette fois, on va l'écouter.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Je sais, je vais l'écouter jusqu'au bout, moi. Juste checker si ça marchait, ça. Puisque des fois, ça marche.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Bla bla.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
Puisque je connais déjà le code, dumbass.
Just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Est-ce que ça c'est calme d'après toi, Thomas?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ouais, mais moi je m'en fous des fois.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Cette fois-ci, oui, puisque je ne tourne pas à gauche. Waouh, y a rien. Never mind.
Enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Je sais pas. Bouge! Dumbass! Les caméras.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Il y a 600 employés?
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom and...
Ouh, c'est quoi ce machin? C'est normal? Attends, je suis où le numéro 427? Ah, je suis là! Ta ta ta!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under some...
Je vais accomplir mon objectif. USA.
Manipulated to accept it blindly?
Well, here it goes nothing.
No.
No.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Oui, inadmissible. Et jamais.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Peut-être.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power.
Red button.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Shut up, narrator! Did I ask you anything?
2,000 years later.
Blackness.
Ouais.
A rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Non. Je sais pas.
Yes.
Oui!
He had won.
J'ai gagné.
Defeated the machine. Himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles lay unsolved.
Ouais.
Had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Ouais.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Et même comme ça, il me donne des ordres, ce putain de narrateur. Ça, c'est ce qu'on appelle de la fausse liberté. Ladies and gentlemen, Stanley walks through the open door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
was happy. Bravo! Yeah, right. Fin principale. De retour à la case départ. Bon, cette fois, je vais aller n'importe où. Tu sais quoi? YOLO bitches!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oui, oui, tout le monde. Sauf toi. cette chambre. Je deviens fou.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a...
Wait, what? Normalement, j'étais censé aller à droite. All his coworkers were gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mais bien sûr. Et comment est-ce que tu expliques le fait que je n'ai pas de pied, hein? Pas à gauche.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room.
Exactement.
Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Oui, mais au moins j'en profite.
That's why everyone left.
Non. Puisque moi je suis très beau, très gentil, très mignon. Et j'aime les enfants.
Waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Non.
I'm not your enemy, really.
Si.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact that... What? Really?
Oui.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Oui.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Oui.
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To
No.
show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Oui, cette fois je te fais confiance.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ouais.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Oui.
You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's...
Oh mon Dieu.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for?
Je ne sais pas et je m'en fous pour être franc. Wow.
Beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, I think I feel happy.
Les robots, ça...
Feel happy.
Les robots ont des émotions maintenant. Screw this.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Je sais pas et je m'en fous de ta tête. Oui.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oui, alors je m'en fous de ta gueule. Va te faire foutre. Va.
Stanley, let me stay here.
Va en enfer. De toute façon, on va en enfer ensemble. Et je te prends avec moi. Oh merde.
God, you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Ok.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Boring.
Stanley, go back. There's
No.
nothing good that can come from this.
Non. Je m'en fous.
No. No. What do you do? Do you just not believe me? What
Oui.
do I say to convince you?
Bah, pour être franc, ce que tu peux me dire, ça m'importe, puisque toi, t'es un gros con. Non, pas techniquement un con, mais ta voix en tout cas. Et pas l'acteur qui joue ça. L'acteur, il est très bien. Lui, par contre, ce narrateur débile qui me fait chier, des fois, il ne mérite pas de vivre.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Oui, je le peux.
Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Nope.
No, perhaps not. My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? Throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? Willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy? Situation correctly.
Exactement. Va en enfer.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Ouais. Je te fais juste chier. Jusqu'à en baver.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Ah mais... trop tard. Puisque là, c'est le moment où je vais te tuer. Avec moi, en enfer. Pour que tous les spectateurs soient contents, eh bien, je vais faire quelque chose de drôle pour ce dernier saut. Puisque les autres fois, c'était surtout du creepy. C'est pour ça que je vais faire... Geronimo!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Fuck you, Facebook. J'espère que ça vous a plu. Et cette vidéo, si vous avez aimé aussi ça, commentez en dessous si vous voulez me suggérer autre chose. Abonnez-vous si vous ne l'avez pas fait. Et je vous vois dans la prochaine vidéo. Happy secret to you.